and welcome to another Lambda Ethereum Consensus Daily. Now again with Tommy. So thanks, Tommy, for being here again. And I'm going to start sharing, as always, the YouTube link. Right. So updates. Yesterday, I was mostly working on the block, the sync aggregate addition to the blocks, right? So I was after it was after Tuesday when we merged the PR for the sync committees. I continue working a bit in the afternoon in the sync aggregates in the blocks, and I worked throughout the whole day yesterday. I have a lot of things working now. So, for example, in the minimal spec, everything works. We have the publish of the sync aggregate for every block in different percentage of participation. So both in the 100% sync participation as the other ones, which may infer that the aggregation bits calculation is correct because I have tested different kind of validators not being there, and things work, and we show the sync aggregate. It's correctly validated on our side because we already have the validation of the sync aggregate on our side before publishing the block, and also by the other nodes because the blocks are already there and the other nodes are picking them up. So it's working on minimal. It's not working on main. So yesterday at the end of the day, I was trying to test it on the main spec, and it wasn't working. I'm not so sure why. So I've been the first half of the day today debugging that. I have all the information that I need. The thing is that I need to put it together to actually see what is happening. So it appears that the sync aggregate is correctly generated. So the most obvious thing would be the aggregation bits, but I'm not actually seeing anything weird in that front. I need to make a whole debug, like having the whole set of messages, some of the contributions, and also how we are generating the sync aggregate and checking that. It's a bit difficult because in the minimal spec it's easy because I have 16 validators, so it's easy to see. Here it's a lot of mess, it's a lot of things. I need to change how we are processing them because I need to see the validator index instead of the pub keys. There is a lot of things going in the debugging, but I hope to have it solved. So that's the main thing that I'm going to be working today. I was working on it on the early morning, and I'm still working on it. I hope to have it finished, but yeah, I need to go through it first. And after that, I have another thing that I need to see later. Probably will not be part of this PR if it's happening what I'm seeing, but maybe then we can discuss, Tommy. But I have a weird error happening when we start collecting the sync contribution messages from the shared topic. The other nodes stop to pick them up. So I don't know why, but that's something that I see on minimal. I didn't get into the depth of why that should happen. I just ignored it for the bit and trying to focus on making it work first on main. But I was able to just remove the subscription to the topic, and everyone gets the message. So yeah, not sure why. But yeah, that's my updates. That's my weird thing that I'm going to tackle later today, probably, if I could. But yeah, I'm not sure if you haven't gone through something like that, Tommy, previously.
I'm not sure I understood the issue correctly. So let me rephrase it so that I can be sure that I'm understanding. So you subscribe to a topic, and when you subscribe, others stop getting messages?
Yes, not us. So we start getting those messages. The other nodes stop getting the contributions and proof. So this was one of the things that were not part of the block processing right now. So we were not subscribing to the topic of contributions and proof. And when I added that, I didn't saw this because it was failing. But when everything started working, I saw that we have more aggregates than the other nodes, and that happens in a particular test when, again, we are most of the validators, so we have being just the aggregator of a particular subcommittee. And we are getting that aggregation because we are publishing it and we are getting it, but the other nodes aren't. So I saw all the other nodes having less sync aggregate percentage than us just when we start subscribing to the topic. The test was, hey, I'm not subscribing to the topic, then I subscribe it in midair, and when I subscribe, the others stop getting the sync contribution.
That's extremely weird. The only cost that I can imagine for that is if we are subscribing, but we are not broadcasting the messages that we get. So in a way, if we subscribe but do not broadcast, some others might assume that we will broadcast and be waiting for that. But I'm not sure even where is that configured, or if that's something that we need to do manually using the libp2p port. I'm not fully sure about that. Maybe, this might be actually what's happening. Sometimes what we do in some of the topics is that after getting the messages, we call libp2p port.accept or something like that. And that marks the message as accepted, which means a whole lot of things in libp2p. But it could be
broadcasting them.
It could be the high level description of broadcasting or not broadcasting. Like if we do not accept something, maybe we do not broadcast it. So it might be related to something like that. If you review gossip handlers like the block one, you will see that after validation, it's accepted. So we might need to do something similar for the topics that you're handling.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at that then. Well, thanks, Tommy. It probably been related to that, but because I think I don't remember if I actually added anything related to accepting the message, so that could be the thing. So thanks for the clarity on that. I'm going to test it after I finish with this main debug. So yeah, not sure if you have any other doubts about anything.
No, that's the only issue that you described, right?
Yes. The only, I have all information. I just need to put it in a way that I can see it and understand it. But yeah.
And do we suspect that that's something that's causing mainnet to fail, or are those two unrelated or probably unrelated things?
No, I think they may be unrelated because in that case, the other nodes will have less sync aggregate, but we will be able to publish the blocks, and we are not able to publish the blocks. It's not on main, it's in the main spec, because kurtosis have those two ways for testing. You can test in minimal spec when periods are shorter, epochs are shorter, everything is like easy.
It's kurtosis, but it's the mainnet spec, right?
Yes, exactly. The thing is that in the mainnet spec, there are some difference. For example, validators could appear more than once in the aggregation bit calculation. That should be in place because the other nodes were picking our aggregations previously. There should be another thing happening that it wasn't part of the others check, or maybe we are like missing something in the middle. I'm pretty sure that I will able to see it. I need to grab a particular example, have all the validators that publish it, the ones that not. For the record, when everyone publishes, we have no issues because yes, it's 100%. And there are others, so it may be related to the this aggregation bit is set off and this signature is part of the PLS aggregate. So yeah, I need to debug why, but I have all the information. I just need to make sure that I understand it and know what is happening.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is completely up to you and your call, but I would suggest first at least trying to fix the bug related to others not getting our messages. Sorry, not our messages, like broadcasted messages in general if we subscribe, because that will probably, if you don't fix that first, your data related to the actual issue might be mudded by that, not maybe hidden. The real problem might be hidden by that problem if you don't fix it first. But that's really your
no, that could be a good one because I didn't have that problem in minimal, but as you mentioned, it could be part of the problem in main. So I'm going to test your assumption about the acceptance, and it's a good call. I will do that first just to make sure if that solves the issue, then I don't have that for the following thing. Yeah, I will go with that. Thanks, Tommy.
Of course. That's all for
Yeah.
me.
Okay, and that's all for me. So I hope to see you all again tomorrow on Friday. And yeah, have a good one.
See you tomorrow.